Hello and welcome everybody. How are you all going on this fine day? I hope you're having an absolutely cracking day. I am just coming off what has been a real emotional roller coaster of a time trying to get this stream up and going. But it's good to be here. It's good to be live finally. Project Cars 2 has let me down just a little bit. Welcome to everybody in the chat. Kraz, Stan, Speedy Tires, Alex, Kogan, Dazza, Ring Driver, Old Man, Brownie. I think I've already said Stan. Oz Farmer. Late to his stream he organised. Yeah, there's been a couple of issues, Oz Farmer. There's been a few issues. King, welcome. Sergeant Hamster. You should do multi-class. Depends how many people are going to be in this, Kraz. We'll see how many people go for now. It's GT3. But we are going to find out. If we can get a full lobby, then I could probably jump out and do the multi-streams. It should be GTA. Yes, it should be GTA. You're right. You are quite right. So I'm just setting it up at the moment, and you'll have to bear with me a little bit here because, yeah, you'll have to bear with me a bit because I'm not really used to setting up Project Cars. I haven't touched this game, and it's got to be 3 months. It's been uninstalled since well before Christmas. I uninstalled it fairly recently, so I'm very much learning by doing. I'm actually thinking I might take the Porsche for a little bit of a run today as well in the GTA class. Not the Porsche, the Ford. I'm going to go the Ford. So yeah, very much setting things up at the moment. Brownie, if I could join, I would. No worries at all, man. Call the boss so I can head home and jump online. Will ya? I'd love to, Kogan. Chuck me his number, mate, and I'll definitely shoot you. May join, just having dinner. No worries, Jules. We've got a little bit of practice time ahead of us. Obviously, the stream is starting half an hour after my normal time. If you don't know what's happening, given that this is the first time I have streamed, so that's at maximum human opponents, yes. Doesn't matter too much about that stuff there. The servers were down. Can you believe? First time streaming Project Cars in months, and in fact only about the 3rd or 4th time on my channel in general. I have to relearn this entire game from scratch. I've not been playing it at all. But I'm really excited to set up a Daytona. Obviously the Daytona 24 hours was on the weekend just gone. So I thought, why not jump in? I'll go through some of the settings with you. We're going to avoid the rain today. So session duration 50 minutes. Which should be absolutely fine. That's the actual race setting, of course. Date is the 26th, which I think is when it started. Now, does anyone actually know what time, real time, the Daytona 24 hours started? That's something I didn't actually check. I've got 1 PM there. Obviously, it doesn't really matter too much because we're going to have the full 24-hour cycle. I thought if we start and finish at 1 o'clock, we should be pretty right. Yep, servers love it. Good. Yeah, so basically the servers were down. Right, I found out Kraz actually sent me a message on PlayStation saying, are you going to stream Project Cars 2 because the servers are down? I checked, sure enough, I tried multiple times, all the servers were down, which is not ideal. We're on 30 times time progression, so theoretically that means that 1 hour of game time will pass every 2 minutes of real time, and therefore it should take 48 minutes to do a complete cycle. I can't set the duration to 48 minutes, I can only set it to 50, so we should be pretty right on that front. Season is winter because of course it is over in the US where this race is held, so why not keep it done. I know the real race had some rain. I'm actually going to stick with clear at the moment because I've got enough going on here. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. That's just one more thing that could go wrong. Practice session is on. Session start time doesn't really matter. Time progression is real time, so I'm not going to have the session go too fast. We'll start that at 1 as well, just to get a bit of practice. Weather forecast, yep, it's whatever. It's a bit of medium cloud. That's not going to hurt anyone. Speaking of 24 hour, any endurance is coming up on Gran Turismo. I don't know about that, but I'm hoping to possibly do. Well, there is. Yeah, there actually is going to be a Bathurst 1.2 hour, which was scheduled originally for a particular date, which may now have to be pushed back a week, but for a good reason that hopefully I will live stream and you will enjoy. It's to do with iRacing. It was going to be next weekend, so not this one but the following, which I think takes us to about the 9th of February. That's not so much going to be the case anymore. It's going to be a 10-minute qualifying session. That is it. We're just going to go out and do session start time. Let's make that 10 minutes. We'll make it 10 minutes. That'll do us. and whatever lap you can do. It's going to be a long race, so it doesn't matter too much. Session start time is going to be whenever. 10 o'clock is fine. Time progression off. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And yeah, practice we're going to do. So that I think we'll do probably 0 hours and maybe 30 minutes practice. Hopefully we'll do us. I'm not practiced either, so if anyone's actually got some experience here, they're going to go a lot better than me, because we're going to run about a 30-minute practice with a 10-minute quali. A 50-minute race should take us through to around about an hour and a half's time by the time it all wraps up, which suits me just beautifully. So I think that's what we're going to do. Practice. Qualifying I'm going to leave as is, and we'll save that. Session is going for 2 hours for practice change. Oh, yep, I've done that. Hey, Rev, how are you, mate? Tell Mrs. Rosco I'm still gladly team up with her if need be. Excellent, Brownie, I'll pass that message on. Going in raw, absolutely going in raw. I've had no practice here. The only thing I will say is the iRacing race I did yesterday. And I did it as a practice stream, so I didn't actually stream it publicly. It was on a private stream. Just practicing, trying to get... trying to be able to stream in 1080p without all the lag and stuff, so I think I've maybe managed to find a way to do that. So we're going to see how we go. Okay, that's the race settings done, that is the session settings done. Opponents, we are done. Rules and regulations, penalties on, track limit penalties on, allowable time penalty. Figure out how much total time penalties can be accumulated before getting a drive-through penalty. I think if you get 20 seconds of penalties, you need to go and serve a drive-through. That's how that's going to work. Pit exit penalty, yep, why not? Let's stay within the lines, boys. Competitive racing license off. Save. So I think we are nearly ready to go. Hopefully we're going to get plenty of people jump in and join. As I say, it's going to be GTE at the moment. Private. It's going to be a... Okay, private. No, public. I think it has to be public and then a password, which I don't get to choose, unfortunately. If you've not seen Project Cars 2 on the PlayStation before, you don't get to pick your password. So I would encourage, is there a mod in the chat currently that could possibly write that down? If not a mod, just anyone who's kind enough to jot down that password and just paste it in the comments, and then when anyone else says, what's the password? That's what it is, 643P2P412WL8. This allows you to determine whether the pre-race screen is displayed at the beginning of a race session. This is set to on if you want to allow players to be able to use a pre-race screen to adjust their tune up. Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Right, so what have I missed before I go on? I don't want anyone to go, oh, you forgot to do the thing. Host settings are done. Realism settings, I think, are done. I've turned damage off. Damage was on full. I've just gone to visual only because I really don't want... they're not huge lobbies with only 16 of us in there. I don't want people having to retire and drop laps and stuff because of damage. So this is an experimental stream, don't forget. It's not a pre-organised race. This is just... Hopefully we can fill a lobby, do some stuff. I've got tyre wear and fuel burn on. I don't even know how to do a pit stop in this. I don't know how to set things up, but we'll find out. I think I roughly know. Thank you, Kogan. This will forever be good background music. Really? I'm not even listening to it. I've still got my earplugs on from the PC, so... if any big noises come... Actually, I'm going to leave them in. I'm going to leave my earbuds in case anyone subscribes and stuff. I always miss those when I take the my earbuds out and just run the PlayStation headphones. Be funny if I put a deliberate mistake in there. Kogan, you're way too nice a guy to do that. Right. Are we ready? Do I need to do anything else? No, I'm just going to go. I'm hoping this is right. Everybody jump in, join. All you have to do is be friends with me on the PlayStation Network. Not even. You don't even have to. This isn't Gran Turismo. What am I talking about? All you have to do is copy that password in and you're good to go. So I'm going to run the Ford. Actually, where did I choose that everyone has to be the same class of car? I don't recall doing that. Looks like something I'm not going to be able to change. Anyway, it's GTA, which is perfectly fine. If we have enough people, then we can run multi-class. It was selected. Excellent. I missed that one. Hey Phil, how are you, mate? Thank you for stopping by the stream. Thank you to everyone for stopping by the stream. As you can see, Sim there, his microphone is on. This game doesn't seem to give me the opportunity to mute people for some reason, so if you've got a microphone, please make sure it's turned off. Oh no, I can mute. Can I mute everyone? Better not go vote to kick, eh? So from here I can mute people, which is cool. I'll sit here and wait a little bit longer, because hopefully we have more than 3 other people jumping in, with a bit of luck. The password is wrong. Are you sure it's wrong? Because I feel like 3 people got it right. Vote to kick TG baby for the lols. Nah, I can't do that. TG's dead set good bloke. Just going to casually go through and mute people, because from within the actual race, it seems like something I can't do. So I'll give it a bit longer stand. Yeah, we're starting to get the numbers up now, which is good to see. Charges in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people so far, and myself, that's 9. That's good going. I can GRT on, but have been awake for literally 30 seconds. Artificial fruit, you're fine, mate. How long do you need to be awake for? We're all good. You've got this. I believe in you. So I'll give another couple of minutes for people to come in so I can mute them. But either way, if you have a microphone, please mute it instead of screaming through the stream. No one wants to hear that. And we'll ready up again. We're going to go with GTE for now. Check the numbers, and if they happen, I can always jump back out. I'll close the server, restart a new server with multi-class racing on if people want that. But yeah, 1, 2, okay, Kraz is in. He's got it sussed and sorted. I feel like Kraz is going to go okay here. Kraz and Old Man, I think, are going to be pretty good. They've had plenty of experience. So what are we up to? 3, 6, 9, 10. That's 10 people. That's not enough for a multi-class yet. But I think at this point I am going to go. It seems to be all that's joined thus far. People can obviously continue to join. Mojo, you missed the password. That's okay. Kraz. Kogan has pasted it into the chat a little bit further up, so he might be good enough to just hit Control-V if he still has it on his clipboard. Damn, looks like a GT lobby group. It does a little bit, Speedy. It's good to see the same names. I'd come for a run, but the case tractor does not support this game. Oh, that's no good, Ozfarmer. Hey, Alex, how are you, mate? I think I can join once it's still in practice anyway. You can. Still looking for lobby. SAU. I don't know how it works. I've never done it on this game. Other people will help you. Scroll up in the chat. There you go. Kogan's got the Control-V going on. He's ready. Thank you, Kogan. Appreciate that, mate. And I'm just going to go for now. People can join in during the practice. Let's get practicing so we can get this done and out of way, and this race isn't finishing too late at night for the Aussies that are amongst us. And, you know, also not too late in the morning for the Europeans amongst us, who, yeah, I'm sure you've got other things to get on with today. But yeah, pretty intense little 30 minutes. The whole reason I'm doing Project Cars, the whole thing's been a bit of a cluster. The whole reason I'm doing Project Cars tonight is, one, I did actually want to, you know, in the theme of the Daytona 24-hour race, it was on the weekend, it would be cool to do it. Obviously, the track is not in Gran Turismo, and you can't do a day-night cycle. So that's all very cool. The other thing is, tomorrow night is the FIAs, the start of the FIAs, which I was going to stream. That is unlikely to happen now. Unless I start a very late stream, unless I start streaming at like 9:30 and do the 10 o'clock race, and that's it. It would be a very sort of short 1 hour stream. But unfortunately I forgot I have a commitment tomorrow night, so rather disappointingly. And we'll see how we go Thursday. Giddy up, so tuning setup is unstable. I just want to get out and do some track practice at this point. We have 30 minutes on the board. And Mojo is in, fantastic. Daytona, interesting, yes. Let's get out, let's get amongst it. Remain under speed limit. Geez, it'd be super swell if my steering wheel would work, eh? Is there any particular reason why my steering wheel is not working? Because it was working before when I was doing offline practice. And you can see the PS button worked because it went back to the menu. But I have no steering wheel. Yay, Project Cars! Let me unplug it and plug it back in. Brownsy. Oh, why is it connected to my controller? Stupid Project Cars. I literally did 2 laps practice offline before this stream to make sure everything worked. And it worked. Can I just say that? That's fine. We'll get through these problems. I have no idea why it would change from controller to steering wheel. So it seems like, can I not go up and change? Come on, man! Don't make me restart this controller scheme. I can't even get up to change it. I literally, it will not let me up to the... I can see up the top of the menu where I have to change it because it's on the controller. You do hate to see that, Phil. You really do. Turn your controller off. Control scheme was on controller there. How? How? When it worked offline? What the actual F? Man, just nothing about this stream wanted to work for me tonight at all. What am I doing? Turning off, no. Sound and devices. Turn off device. DualShock 4. Okay, I now have no controller. See, it's not picking up my wheel. Okay, let me unplug my wheel. And I'll do it again. Okay, I've unplugged the wheel and plugged it back in. Sign in with the wheel. Yeah, it's totally not going to let me do it. And just to emphasize again, I definitely did laps in offline mode before I did this, and the wheel worked perfectly fine. So I'm going to have to quit out. Try going back to the PS bar, options, close application, but then choose not to close. How even? So back here. I don't even know what you mean. Close application and then cancel. Nope, I still have nothing from the wheel. So yeah, no, and your wheel stopped as well, Mojo. Jeez, you gotta love it. You have to reset the game. Yeah, thanks, Kraz. Sorry, guys. Let me close that application and we'll go. We'll go from the beginning again. You just love it, don't you? You just love it. This stream just didn't want to happen. First of all, 6 minutes out, I think it was, from the start of the server, I get correctly advised by Kraz that the servers were down. I tried myself and they were down. They finally came back up for me. And I did a practice lap offline. Now my wheel doesn't work. So, you know, that's a pretty big yay. And your wheel worked earlier as well, Mojo. Okay, so you've had exactly the same. You've exactly the same issue as me. No, not touching the controller. Controller is literally. Hang on, I'll put it over there. It's nowhere near me. If you didn't press the options button thing, the wheel game won't work in the beginning. Okay. Right. Pro tip. I don't really know why that's the case, but sure. Right, so I guess I have to start a new lobby then. I'm only using the wheel. So we're still sticking with the same class for now. You can see it is set to same class, not multi-class, because it wasn't a full server. If we fill the server, I'll jump back out. We won't do practice. We'll just jump into quali with a dual password. Someone else will be the host. I want a full lobby before I just join the lobby that's already set up. Okay. I'll try. You game on PS4, not PC? I have this on PC, but no one else does, so I did buy it on PS4, yes. Which is why I have no experience in this game at all, because I only have it on PC. There's TJ Deacon, that one looks like the way to go. Only 6 of 16 people. Now, Kraz, not Kraz, shit, Kogan, can you please Control V again in the chat so I can do the things. Thank you. 6, 4, 3. And I'm guessing this is pretty cap sensitive. P, 2P. P. P to P, 412. WL8. WL8. Oh. Did I get it wrong? Oh, you hate to see this. If I could do that, and then... did I get it right? 6, 4, 3. P, 2, P, 4, 1, 2. WL8. Bang. Joining. Right, in the Ford Ganassi Racing. Let's go. Hopefully everyone can get back in. But no one is muted. So I would have to go through and mute everyone again, which is fine. I can do that. Especially Stan, because I can hear myself. But that's sorted. Your home of technical difficulties proudly brought to you by Charlie Rosco. Hopefully we're all back in. Joining. That's okay, I'll get less practice, that's fine. The iRacing I did last night was at this same track, or at least a part of this track. The iRacing might have been a shortened version. That backing opera is almost as good as mine. Brownie, don't be ridiculous, mate. That background opera ain't got shit on you. I did deliver, just for you, Rev. Nah, just for everyone. How do I find the lobby? Never played this game. You'll have to search. It's under TJ Deacon. TJ Deacon became the lobby host, which is great because he's overseas, so my ping to him will probably be terrible and this will all go tits up. That's fine. You know, whatever. Let's be honest, the quality at this point is not that good anyway. I actually just want to load stable for now. I can't be bothered dicking around with it. Let's just get out and spin some laps, shall we? I'm guessing ready will light up soon, won't it? It's going to be a thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. What the F? Whoa! Whoa! What is going on with these buttons? Have my controller layout been completely changed? I seriously just want to... Man, Project Cars. Okay, so the D-pad works. Nothing seems to be back. And nothing works. Is there a reason for this thing that's happening on screen? Oz internet says best. It's fine when I'm hosting a Boulder Bum. Skater is host now. Okay, cool. But I can't do anything, so this is pretty great. This is pretty great. Yeah, I'm going to have to quit again. Holy snapping duck shit. My patience is wearing pretty thin. Nothing works. Nothing works. Let's try one more time with feeling, shall we? This is fine. This is totally fine. You gotta use the controller first. Oh, what? Why is there a code? This is like playing Sonic back in the old days where you had to push up, down, left, right, A, start on the menu. So you got Golden Sonic or whatever the hell that thing was. Why do I have to put a code in to make this thing work? Set up the wheel before joining the lobby, but the wheel was set up, man. I have taken some lovely screenshots. Thank you, Sarge. Okay. I'm going to do an offline practice lab and see if things work. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Recalibrate the wheel. Man, why is everything so hard? This is a console. You're supposed to just get in and it works fine. Okay. Yep, okay, I don't need to know that. Controls. The wheel. Logitech G29. Calibrate the wheel. Right, first turn the wheel either anti-clockwise or clockwise to its maximum extent and press next. Now hold the wheel. Let me recenter it. And then I'll hold the wheel 90 degrees. And finish. And save. Calibrate pedals. Save. Have I done enough? Is this going to be fine now? Everything seems to be mapped where I want it. I need to make sure headlights is mapped, actually. Headlights is going to be mapped to R2. Because I will want them. Request pit stop can be L2, why not? Increase brake bias can be that. Decrease can be that. Don't know too much about that stuff. That's what the pros use, I don't need that. Okay. One more time with feeling. Sonic code flashback, absolutely. Same issues with you, artificial fruit. Jeez, you hate to say it. Now, can anyone in the lobby actually just shoot me an invite so I don't have to deal with this? That'd be swell. Or is the lobby even closed now? Because if it's closed, I'll just create a new one. It's going to be just as easy. Because it's certainly not showing up there. Dramatic music for intense moment. You know it is. There's ring drivers. There it is. No weather. That is an extra complication I don't need. There's the password. Done. Continue. Don't need to mute me. That'd be a boring stream. I mean, it's a boring stream anyway, let's be honest. I've done nothing so far. Thanks, Project Cars. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm waiting. The suspense build-up is worth it. Is worth it like itself. Thank you, Oz Farmer. What am I waiting for? Project Cars? What am I waiting for? This is the most entertaining half an hour of your life. Thanks, Brownie. Don't ask me to sing though, because I will not. I strictly will not. Does anyone know what I'm waiting for? Christmas or something much cooler than Christmas, I hope. L1, R1, L1, R1, up, down, left, right, left, right. Yep, that's it. Boulder bum. I'm stuck in the lobby too. Oh, for the love of God. I'm starting a new lobby. Everybody will need to jump out and join the new lobby. Create an online event. Hopefully it saved the settings. Everything looks pretty good there. Everything looks good. Okay. Host settings. Password. That is the new password. I hate to ask you, Kogan, or if anyone else wants to do it as well. Can you chuck down DHYLME8 EHDVW? Turn on assists. Why turn on assists? What for? I think ABS was on. Race settings, is this where it was? Realism settings is what I'm after. So, yeah, allow anti-lock brakes is on, traction control is on, allow stability control, no, that should be off. Visual only damage, that's fine, there's enough there. There is more than enough. Kogan's got it, thank you very much, Kogan. Right. Fingers crossed. Toes are crossed. I might even try and cross my testicles here. Who knows? Let's find out. Everybody inward jumpeth. Guess we won't do an endurance championship on Project Cars 2. Well, I tell you what. We want to sort this shit out. That's what's up. Because I would love to. This is supposed to be a practice run for future races I would like to race on Project Cars 2. Like the Bathurst 1.2 hour coming up soon-ish. But getting back to that, it may no longer be the weekend after the Bathurst 12 hour because there might be another event that I do and would stream, which will hopefully be really cool to watch. And then I'll have to do the Bathurst 1.2 hour the week after. Could do multi-class for sure. Okay, oh, it's too late. It's too late, I can't go back and change it. What do we reckon? Multi-class, yes or no? Whilst everyone's joining, they're going to get sick of joining. Okay. Here it is, people. Dropping it in the chat right now. Go to that and vote. If you're doing Project Cars 2 on PS4 more often, I'll ring the missus and get it downloaded now. I'll be gaming before you guys. You probably bloody will be too. The plan is to run Project Cars 2 stuff like all year, if I can. It feels like the racing game version of Anthem. You're exactly right. How's the voting going? So we are at 50-50 split GTE versus multi. Give it another couple of minutes and then we're going to go for it. Ned is in. Welcome, Ned. Ned83. Okay, we're up to 5 votes for multi, Because I need to sort this out now because I cannot change it from this lobby. I have to actually go out, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have to go out and recreate the damn lobby again if it's multi-class. Okay, we're up to 6 votes multi, 5 class GTE. Ah, by jeez, it's close. Good grief, it's close. I'll give another 2 minutes. 2 minutes of this entertainment. Because then we're going to have to sort out who's in what class. Still 6 votes v5. This is probably the longest I've got into a stream and not raced anything yet. Like, not turned a lap. 9 minutes 37. If we do multi, we still get to have GTA anyway. Quite correct. How are you getting on with iRacing? Phil, getting there. Getting there. I think I'm up to 3. My sportsmanship rating's up to 3.6. So not far to go to get to the 4.0. License is still D. I'd say thing is stick with GTA. Yeah. Thanks for voting, lads. I'll see you next time. Whoever votes GTA stays in GTA. That's it. Okay, refreshing. We're at 6 votes apiece. Okay, we've got about a minute and a half left of the voting. If it's a tie, then that's a pretty good indicator that I should just go multi-class racing, and then we can have. But I want to split down the field. So at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people in the lobby. It probably says somewhere. Does it? Up the top? There we go, 11 out of 16. So I'd want more than that. If there's only 11 or 12 of us, then we're sticking with the GTA. Because that is not enough for a multi-class race. Just stay GTA, go race, GTA. Everyone's saying GTA. Still 6 of 6. I'm thinking about sticking with GTA and just going. You've got less than a minute to go before this voting ends. And in fact, if it's still a draw, I'm just going to run GTA. We're just going to do it. Saves dicking around and wasting more time trying to get into this lobby with 2 different classes. You have exactly 30 seconds left. I suppose I should probably talk at some point through that 30 seconds, shouldn't I? Not just like leave you hanging. How do I vote? There's a straw poll vote up above. There it is again. Done it again. What Sim said. Let's just start. I voted 90, but I want to start. Well, you've tipped it to the other balance then. So that would make it 7-5. And your time is now up anyway. So that is it. We are going to be racing GTE. Let's get to it, gentlemen. We are away. Thank you for voting. What a fantastic stream. Thanks very much, guys. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now. Not even. Are you kidding with the time invested in this? How could I possibly end the stream early? I just want to do some racing now. I hope the wheel works this time. Oh, Jesus, I hope so. You got room password? Hang on, I'll go out and see if I can find it and can copy paste. Kogan did do it because he's an absolute gentleman and a scholar, but I believe he's probably at work, so maybe he just got a call from his boss and he's like, dude, I can see your computer from the office. Why are you watching a live stream? I've got it. I've got it on Control V now as well. There you go. Oh, there you go. Kogan's done it anyway. What a debacle. What an absolute debacle. Load setup. Stable. Here we go. We have revs. We have gears. We have live action. I was supposed to keep my speed down, wasn't I? Probably should have set a pit lane limiter. It's whatever. I got a sore bum and haven't raced yet. I'm the same old man. Cold tyres, cold tyres, cold tyres. That's a narrow pit lane. I can tell you one thing for nothing, this looks very different than the iRacing version of the same track. Try and get some temperature into these tyres of mine. Whoever invented old tab needs a noble piece. Prize, what? Yeah, old tab is good. Old tab is perfect for work. Come on, get some temperature in these tyres. And the brakes. Should we all be in the in-car view? Oh, you go whatever you like, man. I just thought I'd start here. I'm getting more used to it because of iRacing. Kogan is the boss. Yeah, could be true. Is this PS4 or PC? No, this one's on PS4 Nito 9. I do have it on PC, but oh, I needed to brake quite a lot there. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I was reading the chat. But no one else has it on PC. Well, not many other people anyway. I found my Dreamcast emptying the cupboard in my bedroom. Oh, nice, hippie. PC version works better. I actually agree with you. PC version does work a bit better, but I would have no one in my lobby right now, or maybe one or two people. Oh, that's the pits. Why am I going to the pits? Because I'm reading the chat and not concentrating. Alright, time is crucial. Please tell me you have Crazy Taxi. Oh, Crazy Taxi was cool. Password's not working. Oh, you have to do it in all caps. You can't stinge out and go lowercase. Right, let's go out and actually try and spin a lap. Some temperature in the rear tyres. Nick Magic in. Good to see a few people starting to get the lobby full. This Ford doesn't feel too bad. Well, I'll just enjoy the stream then. Thanks, man. Thanks, Ditto. If I thought I could get anything like a full lobby on PC, I would, but I just don't think I would. Tell you what, after iRacing, you really do come back into this and realise how little grip there is. Oh, wow. That wasn't even close. Look at that, it just takes so long to get temperature in the brakes and tyres. See ya, Dalba. Oh, hi. Ciao, I guess, is both, isn't it? Still coming in too hot there. Right, it just feels good to be on the track. Getting some practice in, of course. 10-minute quali session after this, and then we begin the race, which is going to have the full 24-hour day-night cycle. I'm absolutely excited for that. I have to admit, Project Cars on the PlayStation doesn't really look the best. I should hold it flat through there. Doesn't look the best, does it? It's a bit struggling to render things up in the distance. Oh, well, yep. The distance is nice. I just wanted to tuck in behind this guy. Yeah, did that. All good. So you in now, Stan? Bit of a dodgy area. Yeah, it's all good now. Fantastic. I was so happy that the BMW won their class at Daytona at the weekend, especially after the death of Charlie Lamb. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you missed the E. Jeez, you hate to miss the E. Would love to see some temperature in my front tyres, just saying. Still pretty blue. Unsure why Project Cars thinks it should take so long. Oh, that is too hot. Kept it on the track just. I'm not getting a lot of braking power at the moment. I'm not sure if that's because the front tyres are cold. I'm just getting quite a lot of locking. I think once I get used to it, that corner should nearly be flat. Okay, the pit button works. I think I unreadied the pit. Who knows? Fuel map rich. Car management. Can't do anything about it. Race strategy. Okay, so this is how you adjust that. Cool. This is all on the D-pad. Still locking badly. Wouldn't mind turning some ABS on. Oh, this is so slippery, this game. Looks like I'm not going to be able to... There's probably an actual ABS button, which I wouldn't have mapped, so it's fine. Question is, does my reader still work? I have to do silence. Yeah, it does seem a lot more complex, Shannon. I'm still coming in too hot to that. The brakes just do not want to hook up for me at all. You can hear the front end locking flat out. I guess that was a sign on the road. Fairly pixelated. Pcars 2 sign. Now I hope you've all mapped your headlight buttons, because it's going to get dark. Car is definitely more drivable. With, look at that, I'm actually wearing my front right tyre down and it's not even at full temperature yet. Come on, Pcars. No ABS in GTA. You can turn it on in... Yeah, actually, I think I've got my settings set to real. The lobby settings. I need to brake. I was not concentrating again. God damn. "25 seconds off the pace, definitely." Oh, me. Oh, God, yeah. If I could actually complete a lap, I'd be right. Right, I should really... What have I got left? Under 20 minutes. Okay, I should probably concentrate for a lap or two. I think it's only counted my out lap. I'm down to 8 seconds there. Please slow down, car. my man. Oh, sorry. The car does feel better now that I have some temperature in the tyres. Cold tyres degrade faster than hot tyres. Yeah, I mean, that is true. So, and plus I'm not running ABS, which is not helping with the lockups. Or the braking. Headlight button check, nice. So you'd think around here this would generate plenty of temperature. I'm slightly turning, I'm going very fast. That would definitely in real life create temperature in a tyre. Oh, it's so slippery. Hello from Indonesia. Hello, right, I'm back from Australia Storm. It's just the little weird pixelations on the track that's distracting me, and I think it's making me think that I have to turn and stuff. Come on, this time slow down, car. Okay, I got to slow down and got off the brakes, which I shouldn't have done. Yeah, it could be hot ambient temperature, I suppose. I did set the season to winter. Car sort of feels alright though. Heat transfer from braking should have your tyres up to 10 below. Exactly, Ozfarmer. There's no way in real life what I've done here would not have heated my front tyres up to a good working temperature. Too hard on the brakes. And all the way around that bad boy. Tuning setup. Let's just check the tyres. I'm probably on wets. That's a joke. Obviously, I don't think I'm on wets. Automated by weather. Okay, there's soft and hard slick. I'd say I was on hard, which might be okay for the race, but let's... suspension, dampers, ECU. Where's fuel? I need to take some fuel out. Fuel loader, definitely don't need 37 laps in there. I actually don't know how many laps it's going to be. I'm tipping if it's a 50-minute race, it's going to be... There we go, let's try that. And in fact, I might even turn the boost pressure down. Oh, not boost pressure, I want brake pressure. Engine braking. That might make the arse kick out a little bit more. I'm not going to muck around too much with it. I'm on slicks. There's brake pressure there. Oh, I don't want that. How do I go within that? R2. Brake pressure. Let's go down to about 87%. And we'll go 60-40 split. And see how that feels. Done. Save. Save to new slot. Can you see me on the list of drivers? Monitor. It's only the people that have completed laps, I think. Probably. Online lobby. Here we go. Yes. There you were, down the bottom. Try and do some mad skids in the pits. You were alone? Those brake rotors should be glowing red hot. Exactly. Joining now, excellent. Oops, across the line, did I? It's whatever. Try and drive fairly aggressively. Keep an eye on my review camera there. So much deliberate understeer. I'll do the same here. Try not to spin. Oh well, that's something. See if I can get some more pace here. Just 12 minutes to go of practice before we hook into a 10-minute qualifying session followed by a race I'm actually looking forward to. Pretty excited about it. Lower front tyre pressure, I could do. But they should come up to temperature faster if the tyre pressure is higher. And we get nervous for how turn one's going to go for me. Better. Better than it has been. Oh, that curb's scary. Should have gone to second. Don't know why I stayed in third. Wanted to try something new. Give you guys something to talk about. So much more grip on the softs. Should get off the curbs. Actually over brake for that one. The braking needs to feel a lot better. Combination of some soft compound tyres. And I think lowering that brake pressure helped me to stop the lockups as well. See how we go on this one. Damn, I wish I could dance the car around like that without spinning out into the gravel curves. Yeah. Yeah, that should be the way, by the way I drive. Damn straight. As we prepare for the chicane, let's see how this goes. Still braking a bit too late there, I think. Oh, just got away with it. 4 seconds up on my best lap, but I'm 9 seconds off the pace. I got a lot of work to do. I don't think I'm going to find it in 10 minutes, but who knows? Who knows what I can do? And then we have a long race in front of us with a night mode. Things are going to get much harder there. Sim has a bad connection. Is clashing. Oh no. Oops, no. Too damn fast. Too damn fast. Try again next lap. could have potential issues for the race. Clashing with mine and keeps dropping you out of the lobby, Ned. Sim's connection is dropping you out of the lobby. How does that work? Okay, so I've definitely got more temp. The front tyres are still cold, which makes no real sense. They would definitely be hot. I've got more pressure in the front right at the moment. More temperature in it as well, but... Oh, that's better, but I'm still spinning out quite wide there. Eight litres left. I need to do some maths here, son. I got through turn one for the first time. It wasn't that quick, but at least it felt alright. I immediately cock it up at the next one. Not sure why I decided to start shallow for that, but anyway. I've over-braked for that. Some practice would have been good, but it was a last-minute decision to do this race. It will show as muted on my end. Is a Pcars glitch. Normally both parties have to do a reset. Really? Well, you're both running out of time with just 6 minutes 50 to go. So I'm 7/10 up, but it's not enough. Still 3.1 seconds off the lead. I'd love to find a bit more. I don't necessarily have to start at the front, especially because I've had no experience in this game, relatively. But geez, I'd love to be much more about where old man is, about that 1.7 seconds back. Got through turn one successfully again, but it was slow, as you can see from the delta. Hit the grass on the outside, still over brake for that corner. But at least I'm finding some pace, down to 2.2 seconds. I'm doing around about the same lap time as my best currently. Is there a mandatory pit? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't set one specifically. Come on, that's got to be better. No, I'm not really gaining any time on my delta. Maybe a couple of hundreds. That felt better. Slower on the entry to try and get some speed on the exit. Yeah, sorry Ned, I completely inexperienced at Project Cars. Still very much learning it. 2.2 litres of fuel. Is that enough to do this lap? Brake too early there as well. So I haven't got my braking markers sorted. Half a lap down. I'm going to go back to the pit box and I need to sort out my pit strategy. Can anyone, possibly Ned, answer how long will the soft tyres go here? The wear is on authentic. Create new pit strategy. Let's call it date. The date. So start with, how many laps is it going to be? So it's a 50-minute race. What sort of lap times are we doing? So it's going to be probably, what, around about 40 odd laps. Or so, maybe a little bit less. Softs. Hey Harry, how are you, mate? Let's save that, yeah. Repair damage. I think we'll probably turn them all off, won't we? And then turn them on as we get damage and make the judgment call from there. And if we need to fix something, then we will. Is this game worth getting? Look, it is a good game if you're into simcades. It's that one step more simulator than Gran Turismo. Car physics are okay. I don't know if I prefer Gran Turismo over this. They're sort of similar, I guess. But this has got more cars, tracks, and setup options available. So I've saved that pit strategy, but I really need to work out the tyres. 35 laps roughly. Okay, thank you for doing the maths for me. Let me edit that. So I'm going to need to add, what did it say, about 35 laps, do you reckon? You will last the whole 50 minutes. Did this race on Saturday night. Only needs a splash of fuel over the 1 hour. Okay, so what if I start with... So you reckon don't change tyres at all on soft slicks? 35 laps. What if I start with... Yeah, I don't know. We'll go... We're adding 20 laps, which means I need to start with 20 laps worth of fuel. But not for qualifying. It's a 10-minute quali. So I'm just going to keep it as it is for now. And then when I finish quali, I need to come back in and put some more fuel in the car. Alright. It's a pretty bad time to need to go to the toilet as well, isn't it? Never mind. I'm sure I'll be fine after the quali. Hey Chucky. Glad I caught your stream here in Chicago. Well, I'm glad you did as well, Chucky. It must be sparrow's fart in the morning for you. Session time 2 minutes. Okay, I'm doing it now. I'll be back in about a minute. Alrighty, I am back, and it is nearly finally go time after what has been a pretty disastrous start, but that just seems to be every stream at this point. So if you missed the start of the stream, about 6 minutes before I went to go live, I discovered that the servers here were down. They did come back up, thankfully, but the stream started half an hour late, and then we had all kinds of lobby issues. Where did I finish up? 5th. I said I wanted to be a bad old man. I was 6/10 off him, so I'd like to be a little bit closer in quality. I'll be right. I'll come good, I'm sure. I suck at this. That's totally fine. Teach. I suck at this too. Okay, we have 10 minutes remaining. Pretty happy with everything at the moment. How's the fuel? Yeah, that'll be fine. Look, that'll be fine. Let's go. Really should have set up a pizza. Tej, your microphone is on. Are you able to mute that for me, please? Really should have set up a pizza. Tej, your and we can hear me. Well, that's a good sound. Thanks, TJ. Oh, I think my controller's talking to me. Is it? Not sure who this is in front of me. Double Charles, yeah, sorry about that. It's all good, Tej. No worries, mate. We got it fixed, that's the main thing. Try not to actually bin it while I'm warming my tyres up. I'll let this man go, he seems to know what's going on. I don't know who it is because I've found a way to turn the names off above. Was it up? No. There we go, down. I got him back. And I want lots of understeer through here as well. There is Mojo in front of me. Always a risky thing for Mojo. It's actually kind of scary. I don't know if you guys are a bit puckered with me driving like this, but you know, whatever gets me the competitive edge, I guess. Probably time to concentrate. You've taken your headset off now? Oh, no good. Hopefully you can still hear the game. The rears are nearly up to temperature. Fronts aren't quite looking as good. Keep it clean. You've got to... Yeah, okay, cool. Cool story, bro. I really need to get that guy... Last time I played this... Oh, I've uninstalled it since then, haven't I? Never mind. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. Didn't see who that was. It might have been Mojo. How'd you get a grid penalty? Did I? Oh, I did too. How did I get a grid penalty? Well, I better qualify in pole so I can start second. Haha, that's not going to happen. Certainly not on this bloody lap. Must have been because I sped in pit lane maybe, I don't know. Did you hit return to Race Central? Makes it easy to leave a lobby. I don't know. Hey Chris Redbeard, how are you, mate? See if I can grab a sneaky little toe off Staniel here. Get the suck job I deserve from him. I might have just a little one here. Just a little one. Not a lot. Just a bit in the big Ford. I'll try and go around the outside like a couple of trailer park girls. Someone has 3 positions, yeah. I don't even know how I got that one. But it's whatever. I've actually got the fronts up to temperature, which is nice. Sixth gear in this Ford is a little underwhelming, I've got to say. Oh, there it goes. It's okay, we charge on. I've got a little bit of tyre wear. We'll try next lap. A little bit of tyre wear on, but I can keep pushing. I was a long way up, well over a second up that lap. Charge on. Yeah, I was on for a 45. That's what I thought. Got on the throttle a bit early then, unfortunately. You can see by my delta it's punishing me nearly 2 tenths down already. But I will charge on. No, you're alright, ring driver. All good, man. Oh, that's not all good. Okay, it's time to return to pit box. How long have I got left? 2 minutes left. Come on, let me drive. Let me drive. Surely you can let me drive. Come on. Surely you can let me drive. I could have got 2 laps in. I definitely could have got 2 laps. That's disappointing. That is disappointing that it won't even let me back out on track. I definitely could have got round that out lap and started to fly to finish it off. It appears that it is not going to allow me to do that. So that is disappointing. Let's check one more time. There we go. Try and keep it under 60 in case that's what gave me the grid penalty. Nah, now I am going to struggle. If it let me out initially. Hey, half the race gone. How are you, mate? No time. Yeah, I'm just gonna abandon that and get my. I'm just gonna abandon it. If I could have got straight out, I could have done it, but never mind. Let's just do the tuning setup. What's my pit strategy? 20 laps, wasn't it? So let's get that up to about 20 laps. Having a day off today. Oh, giddy up. That's good to hear. And my no boost pressure. I want 100, don't I? Yep, we already decided that. I did anyway. Right. Save complete. Anyway, I'm ready to go for this race, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been excited about this race all day. It is going to be around about 50 minutes. It's not even going to be around about. This race will be exactly 50 minutes long. It is going to be going through the full 24-hour cycle. I do apologise to everyone that is within Australia that has already figured out this is going to be a late race. It's not going to finish till about 10 past 11. Technical difficulties galore. I didn't get to do the lap time I wanted. A 1:47 was the best I could do. But it wasn't, because I was 1.2 seconds up or something. I think I was on for a 1:45. So I probably could have, judging by that, might have landed myself about third. But you never know, the race pace could be good. I think Speedy Tyres is going to be hard to catch. He's got some good pace there with a 1:44.3. But we'll just have to see how the race unfolds. Starting third because of that penalty. Ah, yes, I understand. I see what you're saying. Minute 50 to go. That's obviously to finish that lap. I could have gone and done another lap, but, you know, who cares? I'm not starting. If I was starting out of 12th or 15th or something like that. How many people did we end up in the lobby? 12, yeah. So, definitely not enough for a multi-class race. This is fine for a quick test stream online. I know most of you guys have got Gran Turismo and not Project Cars too, so this is something new and different, but I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have night racing. It should just be cool. That's the thing. This is what this is going to be. I'm confident. You're right, I will actually start 6th behind old man because of that one grid place penalty. Half the race gone, you did your first league race in Pcars 2 yesterday. Nice, man. I am 100% noob at Project Cars. I bought it, I pre-ordered it on PC, played it for about 5 minutes, and then Gran Turismo came out, and I've pretty much stuck with that. Bought it now on PS4 so that I can be joined by my subscribers, most of which have PS4 and not the PC. And I really haven't touched it much, so total noob. But, you know, let's find out how we go. 35 laps, GT3 at Hockenheim, AOR Evolution race. Nice, man. It's something else from GT Sport. Oh, absolutely. Leaves you sweaty and your hands hurting. How many laps? It's a 50-minute race, Mojo. So it's 50 minutes divided by your average lap time is how many laps you'll do. So coming out of 6th place, bit disappointing. Could have qualified 3rd. Would have had my 1 grid spot penalty back to 4th, but doesn't matter. What's a couple of spots between friends, eh? Looking forward to joining you on track sometime soon. Sometimes difficult to work around the time difference. Oh, it absolutely is, mate. It absolutely. That is one of the worst. Like, I love Australia. It's a great country to live in, but it does kind of suck that that the time zones are so different. But I think I'm pretty well good to go. Pit strategy is on date. So I'm just going to ready up. Don't forget to ready up, guys, because last time we did this, the people who didn't ready up, is there literally only 8 people there? Have we just lost 4 people? What even is? But don't forget to ready up, guys. Last time we did a Project Cars 2 stream, those who didn't ready up didn't get to race. They didn't join the grid, so. Not feeling the Ford? I actually don't mind it, Jules. It feels alright. So Mojo got booted, Nick Magic got booted, Ring Driver got booted, and TH Password. Oh, shit. Here. There it is. Sorry, guys. Oh, wow. That's it. Oh, man, that is really... I'm pissed off with that. We're down to 8 people. I am thoroughly pissed off with that. We lost 4 people. Can we start again? Like, what's our options here? What are our options here? Because if we can start again and get these 4 people in, that's what I want to do. Press back to race central. Whoa, whoa, there's a plane crash there. I didn't expect that. Press back to race central and back to start menu. Restart the lobby. Yeah, I'm going to restart the lobby. This is an absolute cluster. I'm thoroughly pissed with that. This is stupid. Retire to pit box. No, I just want to exit. I'm just gonna have to start the lobby again. Sorry guys. I will we'll get rid of practice. Can I restart it without exiting? I'm gonna retire to pit box first. Is there a restart option? Monitor. It's no there. Is there any way I can just... Oh, no. Yeah. Gone so much. F for the 4 peeps. That's disappointing. If there was 16 people in the lobby and still 12 people in the race, that might be okay, but yeah, that is just not great. I'm not happy with that at all. Hey Waffle Slime MC, welcome to the technical disaster that is my stream on Project Cars 2. So practice session is now off. Are we going to do quali again? Are we going to do a 10-minute quali again and just run that? Or what's the go? Your headphones broke and school started again. Oh, no worries, Waffle. Well, look, it's just great to have you stop by the stream. Just do random grid. Just go straight to race. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. We'll just try and keep the racing clean, guys, if we can. Now, how do we set it to random start? Is there something I have to do so that the grid order is random? Maximum grid size. No promises, so just go to race and it will be random anyway? Okay. Alrighty. Now, I have to get a new password, so sorry about that, guys. That crash was pretty epic. Sergeant Hamster, that was definitely epic. M7VJP77NS7P8. Pcars 2 is epic for crashes, right? Okay, so when it does it properly. There it is for anyone wanting to do it. So there is no sessions now. It's just going to be race time straight into the race, which is where we're at anyway. And let's just get this done because this is just starting to drag on. And everyone's going to be tired for work tomorrow now. I've already tried going underneath the flying car to escape. Fair enough. Artificial fruit. I did go flying, to be fair. You did. That you did. So we'll have to... given that it's a random order, you may well be one of the fastest guys and you could be starting at the very back. You might be slow and you know it. And you really ought to show it. So just bear that in mind if you're at the front. People are going to be wanting to come past you. Let's try and keep it clean. I know that's like saying... don't push the red button. As soon as you say, let's keep it clean, everyone's going to be like, lol, no. This is my opportunity to now smash into everyone, because you said keep it clean. I get that. No quality will go around them. Okay, good, thank you, Ned. Now on Project Cars 2. Look, there's a lot of cool things about it. And I am still learning the nuances. As I say, I'm brand new to this game. Realistically, even though I've pre-ordered it on PC, I've just spent no time in it, so I'm essentially new at the game. One, two, three, four. So we got 10 out of 16, which means we're still waiting for at least one. There's our man. Is there anybody else? Because we had 11 out of 16 for the race. Nick Magic, there we go. I knew there was at least one more. Now, is there anyone else, or can I just start this thing? Hopefully we have time to set up our pit strategies and load settings, setups and all that sort of stuff. Waiting for prayers. I tell you what, Chucky, you could probably do with a few. I'm not the religious type myself, but, you know, whatever helps. Who voted to kick old man? That was very nice. Don't kick old man. Whereas GT Sport has graphic and decent racing. It does sim, but it has a lot of drawbacks too. I'm guessing that's it, 12 out of 16. Let's go. Don't forget you're going to have to load your setups and load your pit strategy as well, because it will not save it from that crashed stream. Yeah, hashtag pray for everyone. Damn right, Mojo, damn right. Should I go to sleep or watch the stream? Come on, Waffle, it's 50 minutes, mate. You've got this. You've got this. What's 50 minutes? It's going to be day-night, around Daytona, just like the Daytona 24-hour on the weekend. This is going to be epic. I voted the kick was muting everyone. Why don't they have a mute all button? Thank you, Jules. That's a very valid question. I think it's because, you know, other than a team that kind of does little updates here and there, I don't really think any of the development teams actually putting any time into this. I think they're working on Project Cars 3, which I have no idea what that's going to be like. They said it was like a game I've never played before, so I don't know if it's going to be like a full arcade thing or I don't know. Let's just stick with this. This is going to be fun. Hope it's going to be a disaster. No, it's not. It's going to be fun. Tuning set. Okay, it has actually saved my stable 2 setup, so that's nice. Edit setup. I'll just make sure that I have enough fuel in the car. Yes, I have 23 laps. I don't really need that because I don't think it's going to be. We'll go about that. Okay. Pit strategy. Don't forget you have to go and put your pit strategy on. Change tyres, none. Based off some advice I got, no idea if that's going to be a good idea or not, but I can always change that from within the race, I think. So I'm ready. I've got my setup sorted. I've got my pit strategy sorted. I think we should be okay to ready up. Don't forget to ready up, guys, or you will get left on the grid. And let's hope and pray that this time all 12 of us actually get to race. You're on pole again. Nice. Nice, man. I'm starting out of 10th because, of course, I am. Speedy Tyres coming out of 5th, so just bear in mind Speedy Tyres obviously was very quick, so just keep an eye out in your rear view mirror for everyone in front of Speedy. And also, Speedy, remember that it's a long race. You literally have 50 minutes to overtake the guys in front of you, so let's just try our damnedest to keep clean, not have any contact. What's the story? I had to leave for a while. Fill me in. Okay, Kogan. Absolutely nothing happened except everything broke and glitched and bugged and crashed. And you've welcome to the start of the race, mate. Absolutely perfect timing. You don't have a pit strat? Nice, man. Have a good race. Thank you, Nito. Appreciate that. GG, everyone. Hopefully we are now. It does look like we have all got on the pits, so yay us. Let's remember, keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. You can't win the race in the first lap, but you can lose it. As people spread out everywhere, this is just makes my butt clench. Nice and gentle into turn 1. Out wide, we've got contact and into me. And we got a lot of cars. We got cars flipping over. So that was pretty much exactly how I thought that was going to go. Luckily, there's only visual damage on, guys, so let's just get going. Oh, man. If there's one thing you can rely on always in online races, it was that first lap incident. Sneak up the inside of Nick, who looked like he might have run a little bit wide. I'm back to 10th, so no harm, no foul. Try and take it easy, not stretch these tyres too hard if I am going to attempt to get these to the end of the race. Being top 3, absolutely. Being on pole, Nito helps with that. Straight into turn 1, cars went flying, absolutely. That's you can absolutely guarantee, because I crapped on for too long pleading people to stay clean, keep the racing clean. So of course, what happened was inevitable. We got someone else facing the wrong way there. Grab a sneaky little suck job off. There's that ring driver there. And Speedy Tyres, probably not a bad bloke to try and hook onto the back of and go to the front. Probably a bit optimistic, but we'll see how we go. Got the big Ford wound out now. Side by side. Oh, Speedy Tyres looks like he just got a lot of oversteer. Speared himself off the track. Wasn't expecting that. Just managed to avoid contact with him. But it does get me up to 6th. So for those who have just joined, of course, this is a full 24-hour cycle. And as long as it works, and we've had every other bug that Project Cars 2 can throw at us today, so is there a bug where the time of day doesn't change? I don't know what Nick Magic was doing over there, but I'm sure he was having fun. So this should theoretically be started at 1 PM local time. This should progressively get darker. Then you get to laugh at me as I try and remember what button I set headlights to. Oh, Nick Magic might have just clicked the wall up top there. Or got a penalty of some sort. Imagine playing this with a remote. Do you mean a controller waffle? Because a remote, like your TV remote, yeah, I'm going to give it to you. That would be almost as hard as playing Battlefield with the steering wheel. I read that, or doing a warm-up lap with flying start. Yeah, that could be true. Catching up to a bit of action between 4th and 5th there. We've got Sim looking pretty racy against Alphatron. I can't read that now. There's so much white everywhere. Again, just trying hard not to get too much brake locking because I don't want to wear these tyres out more than I have to. Oh, that's a bit hot into there, if I'm honest. I mean, that's it, I'm tired. You certainly don't have to stick around if you don't want waffle. Obviously, this will go up as a video. As soon as YouTube has finished rendering the stream, you can almost skip back through to whatever the time is now. Grab a timestamp. You can come back tomorrow when you're not as tired and watch how the race concludes. Well, that's... Not sure why I bothered hitting the wall there, but... So it actually looks like that's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th within eyesight, so that first lap incident didn't really slow me down or affect me too much. Which is always nice. I'm actually just starting to drop back off the pace of 4th and 5th there. Here's old man up in 3rd. Usually goes quite well in this. The Skater Boy's up in 1st. I do go a little bit through this section. Oh, well wide there for Alphatron. Is that showing there? Ping underneath them? 394, really. I probably spent more time looking at his ping and not enough time worrying about the corner. But she's bunching up here. Second, third, fourth and fifth are just, you could throw a blanket over the lot of them, and I'm hoping just to grab onto their coattails here and go with them. Does look like Alphatron's got a fair old ping up, as I'm sure a couple of the European guys will have. Or in fact, we've got a couple run well wide. Try and avoid any strife if I can. I'll pick up a handy dandy little fourth. Well, one of them was old man. Looks like he ran a bit wide. Yes, that time of day is starting to change. You can already tell the lighting is different. What is in my car right now? I guess they're light rays. Or I've got smoke in the car. No, they're light rays. Was unsure for a second. It was very gentle into that first section, wasn't it? Very gentle. There you go. The car does appear to be filled with smoke again. It is, of course, just the setting sun. Braked far too early there. Oh, Alphatron well wide, takes out one of the Project Cars signs. I went out there to have a bit of a look and see if he saw something cool. There didn't appear to be. So I got back off the grass and back on the racetrack. Lego light rays for the win, absolutely, hamster. 40 minutes left, that's it. Now, what button did I set my lights to? There we go. I think I just turned my lights on. Maybe. Oh, look at that sky. Isn't that amazing-ish? Bit of a corner cut from Alphatron. Of course, corner cut penalties are on. Mandatory pit stop? I don't think so. Unfortunately, because I have uninstalled Project Cars 2 over Christmas and reinstalled it recently, I did forget to change the team, the crew man that talks to you. I forgot to change him to in my headset and not in the controller, but that's okay. Do you have that red sky? It is starting to look cool. This is what I wanted. This is what I've been hanging out for all day, was to try a 24-hour race. It's something I haven't actually done on Project Cars 2. Braking far too early there. Just trying to keep it nice. This Ford feels nice. Getting the hang of it now that I turn the brake power down to about 88%. Obviously, there's no ABS on the GTE cars. Not locking up too much. No traction control on, but it's not. I wouldn't call it oversteer, especially once there's a bit of temperature in the tyres. Multiplayer and weather are the two best things in Project Cars. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I want to use Project Cars to. I've got no interest in starting a career and stuff. I just want to do, I want to try and make sure I've got enough subscribers that actually have Project Cars 2 on PlayStation. They can jump in and do races like this. And weather is definitely something I want to add in the future. But I just didn't want to overcomplicate things here. I don't, as I say, I don't understand all the nuances of the game. Very wide there for Alphatron again. Seems to have more grip on the grass than I do on the track. It's always risky. Here we go. Ping of 350 as I approach him So it's a little bit scary trying to overtake someone with such a huge ping. As night sets in, and this place is really starting to look fantastic. I think everyone should stop the cars, get out, and appreciate the sunset together. Well, that'd be nice, Sarge. That would be. Wouldn't that just be nice? We could all hold hands. We could all have a little sing-along. Someone will bring a guitar along. There's always a guitar at those things. Hopefully everyone is settling into a rhythm. Netcode hides lag pretty well. Look, it seems pretty decent, given that he's... I mean, I pulled up on him before. It's saying, I think, 346 now. I think it said 370 before. For 346, he's only bouncing around a little bit. It's actually going okay. Oh, and I think I've hooked onto a bit of a suck job. But turn 1 is such a risky place for an overtake as he does run wide. I'm not sure where he is right now. Can't see him in my rearview mirror. No, he's gone. He's long back. So we'll inherit third position. Oof, long way behind Sim, unfortunately. But charge on. Thing with these longer races is, as you've seen, you do inherit a lot of positions from other people making mistakes. As long as you can keep it... Oh, Jesus. As long as you can keep it clean. Literally runs onto the grass as I say it. Not a big deal. How many laps have I done? Where does it tell me that? I'm looking around. Oh, Alphatron actually left the session. No good. I wonder if he had an issue there. Oh, you had to... Oh, artificial fruit. You're Alphatron. Got it. Got it. Sorry, mate. You had to retire. No good. Was frantically searching for, yeah, headlight buttons, yeah. Overheating. Wonder if you've got a fan issue or something. Maybe it's full of dust. Pull it apart, get the air compressor out, blow it. Don't blow it apart, blow it out. But sorry to say that. You don't like to see anyone drop out. But whilst I've got some alone time, let's just appreciate what this place looks like at night. It is rather tasty. What was I doing? Looking for how many laps I've done, haven't I? And I guess the only thing that matters is how much fuel I've got left. Tyres are holding up nicely. Front left's a little bit cool now that the night's set in. Love the Ferris wheel, absolutely. There's a lot of blowing and sucking and alone times going on here. Kogan, it's an absolute dream. I can't think of a better way to be spending my Tuesday evening. Trying to read the actual gauge. So boost 9, strategy 6, traction control 8. I don't think they mean anything. How can I be on strategy 6? I think they're made up numbers. Suppose I better make sure, since I didn't set up a pit button, that I don't speed in the pit lane. Oh, that's deep. Nah, I don't know if anybody watched much of the Daytona 24. I watched a lot of the night stint. So I didn't watch a great deal of the last sort of 7 or 8 hours, unfortunately. It's something I will get back to. But I watched a lot throughout the day. And there was probably... I reckon there was about 15 hours to go when I started watching it. Sort of does mark the start of the motorsport season for me, really. Obviously there's been some races on that I'm choosing to ignore. But that's the thing about living in Australia. When there are European 24-hour races on, you tend to end up watching most of the night stint and not that much of the day stint, which is all a little bit later at night. You watch all of it, nice, Phil. I try and watch as much of Spa and Le Mans as I can. Bathurst 12-hour, obviously, that's half the length, but I do tend to watch all of that start to finish. But I don't mind the night stint. It's kind of... It's a bit of a test. Because this is the grind. This is motorsport's version of getting on the grind. And just plugging through, trying to stay competitive. And if someone's got the right frame of mind during the night stint, they can make up a lot of places and a lot of time for their car, as other people are just kind of going through the motions. And unless that is lap traffic, I'd suggest that Skater Boy has made a bit of a mistake, because Sim now leads, and I'm a lot closer to him than I was. That's soon. It's this weekend, Phil. I have an actual real life endurance race, a 6-hour endurance race, down at Baskerville Raceway. We are still waiting to hear that. It had to get divided into 2 separate races because there was too many competitors. And I'm still waiting to hear if that's going to be on the Saturday or the Sunday. I'm really hoping the Saturday, because if it's on Sunday, I'm going to miss like all of Bathurst 12 Hour. It'll be the first one in a lot of years that I've missed. So I'm really hoping the race is on Saturday, and I'll come home. It's only about a 2-hour drive away. I'll come home on the Saturday after the race, and I can still watch Bathurst 12 Hour. Tyres are still holding up pretty well. Temperature's hard in the thick of the evening. No lap counter, but obviously you do have the time up the top. It was a timed race, to be fair. It wasn't a lap specific race. It was a time race, time certain, of 50 minutes, which was enough when we put the time progression to 30 times. That's enough to get the full 24-hour day-night cycle. I imagine this is quite hard without lights on. Looks very doable though. Someone can't find their headlights. The infield section will be a little bit harder. Coming in very shallow then for reasons unknown. Haven't played DC for at least a year. What's DC? Is it getting worse? Is it worth getting back into? P3 going good. Yeah, not too bad, Nito. Not too bad, mate. Happy enough with that for now. 15 litres of fuel left. 28 minutes of the race does remain, so I should get another couple of laps out of it, I suspect. Looks like I may have just pulled away a little bit from old man as well. I think he did get me down to just a few seconds. But I'm back out to about a 7 or 8 second lead over him. And I am catching Skater. I think I'm only about 3 seconds behind him, 3 to 4 seconds, which is not too bad considering. I'd suggest he made a little bit of a mistake somewhere. Back on my favourite patch of grass. Slightly different line. Got on the gas a bit earlier, and you can see from the delta that my time enjoys it. Yeah, so hopefully I can watch the Bathurst 12 hour this week. I mean, obviously I will be sad. I'll have to watch it during the week, probably 1 or 2 hours at a time, and it'll be ruined for me. The results will be spoiled. But I'm not going to complain that much because, as I say, I'm in fact doing a 6 hour endurance race in real life in a BMW. So it's not that I'm not going to be having fun. So the question I pose to you guys out there who know how Project Cars 2 works, obviously I have to pit for fuel, put around about 20 litres on board. Should I get tyres? How much longer does that consume of your pit stop? Oh, that's hot. And it looks like Skater's in a bit of strife there. I was given a penalty. Let's go on. So I'm going to have to let... Not sure if Skater just ran wide or had another issue there. Which model Beamer? It's a 318i. Oh, I'm turning left there, not right. It's a bad line. It's going to open itself up. Yeah, about 2002 model, I think the car is. I've got a night out there tomorrow, so that's something that I did need to address. I did announce I was going to do the FIA stream tomorrow night for Gran Turismo Sport. That's not going to happen because I completely forgot that that was the agreed upon night to go out and do final preparations on the race car, and we do have a little bit to do to get the car ready to go. So unfortunately there will be no Gran Turismo stream tomorrow unless it's a late one. Yeah, so how do we go with the tyres question? Is it worth changing the tyres? Daytona looks like the real track. Been there for a tour around the stadium. Nice, man. Would love to see some footage of the race. I'll see how I go. No promises. Oh. I was thinking about pitting early, but I'm actually not going to. I just kind of ruled that, but whatever. That's okay. I followed Skater around for a while. I'll worry about racing later. Oh, I got a penalty there. But it's gone. Yeah, I'll do my best. Any content coming from the Beamer Enduro. We'll see how we go. I have to have a chat to the boys. So the thing is, it's not being run by me. I am a driver in the team. It's not actually my race car. So I really need to have a chat to the other 3 participating and see if they're happy to rig some cameras up. Or have a bit of a chat or something. As yet unsure what sort of footage will come out of it. An E46, is it, Phil? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a 318i from around 2002. Oh, a big lock up there. TJ getting out of the way. Thank you very much, sir. Still a little nervous. It's not that the tyres need replacing. You can see they're quite full. I'm not sure how much grip they will lose when they're down in the lower parts, and if it's kind of only going to add an extra 5 or 6 seconds to the pit stop, is it worth adding tyres in? I suppose I should start having a look at the strategy. Oh, that's deep. That is deep. I was reading the comment that said you'll be right on tyres. But thank you for answering that. Half the race gone. You're over halfway through the race? Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I gave up a lot of time to skater then. Let's try and get back on the back of him before I do have to pit. So that I can take this race to the end and try and pick up a second. I think we're a long way off Sim at this point. Need a space to install GTS. Whoa! Lost the back a little bit then. Stabbed the brake a bit hard. You haven't played it since, but recently reinstalled it. And boy, it felt weird. Okay. Still don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but cool. So did that work? Did I request one or not? Who knows? Oh yeah. No, I'm good. It's at the right hand side of the screen. Couldn't see for looking. Here's my favourite bit of grass I like to get on. Maybe I should have just fueled up and gone no stops. I guess I wanted to try a pit stop. It's definitely going to hurt. Old man's going to put him in front, so if everyone's going for a no stopper, I could be in a bit of strife. You're better off lowering the tyre pressure all around. A bit under optimal temperature, yeah, okay. Now where's the pits? Where's the pit entry here? I've only done it once in practice and I got all kinds of wrong. That'll be the last backseat driving from you. Yeah, no, that's fine. I should have probably just done this on one tank of fuel, unless I wasn't going to make it. Is this the pit entry? Yeah. Trying to stay under the limit. Didn't set a pit button up. It's harder than I would like. Okay, my first Project Cars 2 pit stop, I think ever. Pit and press on like a demon, focus on the best lap for lap after lap. Oh yeah, I will. Okay, I wasn't in gear. Stay under the limit, don't want a penalty. Having to do it all with the foot. Really should have set a pit limiter button. Just got to get to those green. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Got a warning. Let's hope I don't get a penalty. Got it all wrong then. And then I looked away and kept getting it wrong and got it more wrong. At least it was a fairly brave pit stop, but it has dropped me back to 5th from what was 3rd with the possibility of 2nd. Let's see how we go. Don't have any fresh tyres on at all. Nearly absolutely shit the bed coming out of the pits, but I got away with it. Alright, we are back on. Oh, there we go. Skaters. Oh, is that a penalty? Is that a 10-second penalty? No, that's got to be those two going in the pits, I presume. Why don't you use the first-person view with the helmet outline? I don't really like it. I'm not sure if that answers your question, but I've tried all the views, and this is the one I decided I wanted to run. I usually run bonnet cam, but I think with the iRacing I've been doing recently... Oops. Oops. Concentrate. Concentrate now. Concentrate now. It is a 10-second penalty, okay. That's right, I just gave myself a 10-second penalty for no reason except I'm an idiot. Just lost concentration worrying about everything else. That's okay. Refocus, charge on. Oops, that was weird. Never mind, don't worry about what just happened then. I need a couple of clean laps. Oh. Grip just doesn't feel like it's there in the tyres like I'd like. I suppose they are half worn, aren't they? Long way behind Ring Driver at the moment. All I can hope is that they have to pit. Oh yeah, for skate, yeah, no. I do know what you mean. 10-second for skater, not for me. I did give myself a 10-second penalty though. Just by cocking up. Your tyres went from being cold in the pits. I did notice that, and I haven't got the temperature back in it yet. But I actually didn't think they were as cold coming out of the pits. I think they're cooler now than they were when I came out of the pits. Could be wrong. Who knows? I haven't been concentrating enough lately. I like the FPV when playing by myself. I'm like 8 seconds behind Ring Driver. And I have a real bad feeling that no one else is pitting. Am I the only person to pit in this whole race? Man, I should have made it a compulsory pit stop. I think that's what I wanted ultimately. Gotta go. Great stream. Best of luck with the last 15 minutes. Thank you very much, Rosco, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day, as I do with everyone that has decided to watch, and especially stick through all the issues we had at the start of the stream. We're running at about half the amount of people watching that we were earlier on. But that's just how my streams go. Plagued with technical difficulties usually. As long as we're all having fun, I am actually having fun, I'm enjoying this. As you can see, the sun is starting to rise, morning is upon us. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. We did keep it up nice and high, got out of my way, so thank you very much to whoever that was. I may have turned names off again. Especially that head turn into the corner thing. Yeah, it puts me off a little bit, actually, that head turn with the helmet. Oh. Went back to first, for reasons unknown. But I am only down to 3 seconds behind Skater here, so... Yeah, this is cool with the sun coming up. This is really cool. It was cool with the sun going down and the night time coming. I thoroughly enjoyed the night stint. And I'm enjoying what I'm seeing here. Well, that was a very sudden sunrise, but I suppose it is on 30 times speed, so you have to expect that. But this is pretty cool. See if I can do anything about these guys in front of me and try and continue to chase a podium. I suspect I'm going to run out of time. But I've got 11 minutes up my sleeve, so who knows. Charge on is all I can do. Tyres feel pretty good. There's actual... Is that fog? That is fog, I think, sitting in the bowl of the banked corner. I think that's fog. The early morning fog. Anyway, it's cool because it is in winter, so you would expect to see that. I can't even turn my headlights off now. Oh, we've had an accident. Third and fourth together here on the road. So that is back to fourth. Gifted that by what looks to be the tail end of an awkward incident between ring driver and possibly Skater. Oh, no, okay, fair call, I won't overtake you there. But that is now third, as I get on my favourite piece of grass. Third within grasp. Oh, he looks sideways. Yeah, he's dropped it there. Side by side. I didn't think I'd hit the wall, but I did just clip it a little bit. But no, he's tucked back in behind me. Nice. So that is back to third. Old man's a long way up the road, though. It was messy as hell through there. Real messy, actually. The head turning thing you can set up to your liking, even turn off, or do I remember incorrectly? You can, Piosco. Hey, Piosco. Mist, fog, it is then. Okay, fog, mist, whatever. They're all the same thing. So I have gained third, but I am now sucking ring driver along. Big lock up by me. Pressure's on, so I need to braked as late as I could there. I'll have to just put a little bit of breathing space between myself and ring driver. I am hoping next week to do a Bathurst 1.2 hour event on Project Cars. So if you are thinking about it, or you've got it and it's not downloaded, it might be worth downloading it, because I've been looking to fill the lobby with no sign-ups or anything. I'm just hoping to fill the lobby on the day. So I do need 15 other people to fill that. Oh, I was looking out the window. I was reading the chat and I missed the turn in, but I got the braking marker, so I don't know. I mean, how does my brain even work? Because I'm not sure. Should we leave you alone with the sunrise? I miss out Alexander, but it was very pretty, wasn't it? Very pretty. I'm starting to lean on the tyres a bit much into there now with the wear that they've got. Oh, and there as well. And that front left is still very cold too. Whoa, we've got Staniel, who's had some dramas. He's just stopped quickly on the track. He thought he heard a noise and he thought he'd better get out and check it. Or perhaps he thought he saw a $50 note floating across the grass and he's like, nah, this race doesn't mean that much to me. I'm getting out and I'm getting that 50. Because he's not above stopping mid-race to get a stray note. You got ABS or modulating brake? Yeah, I don't have ABS on, Shannon. It's my car settings are set to realistic, so the GTS don't have ABS, so I don't have ABS, which is why I keep locking the brakes. And I have to keep getting off the brake. Cadence braking, and definitely using the audio cues to try and listen to when that front tyre locks up. I'll see if my internet can play Pcars 2 online. You've joined Bathurst, awesome. That's what I like to hear. So this will be it'll be on one of next week's streams. I'll have to decide which one, possibly Tuesday. Unfortunately, those who didn't catch it, I won't be streaming the first FIA round tomorrow night as I thought, unless I get home at a reasonable hour and do the 10 o'clock race, which is actually the one I'd have to do anyway, because I'm not going to be able to do the 8 o'clock one, am I? Starting to lock brakes a lot more than I would like at this point. But I like this car. This Ford is feels quite good. Obviously, I didn't go and check all the other ones for a comparison, but this feels really decent. I have at least built a fairly decent gap over Ring Driver now. But old man he's long gone, as is Sim. I don't think either of them pitted, and that's the key here. Uh-oh, Mojo, oh yeah. I tell you what, if that man's not spearing into people under brakes, he's parking his car sideways across the track. I think that is twice this race, isn't it? I've nearly speared into the side of Mojo. Fogging mysteries. What? Mysterious, yes. So only 3.5 minutes remaining of what has been a pretty cool race. My first longer race on Project Cars 2. And going through that 24-hour day-night cycle has been thoroughly enjoyable. No weather today, but that's fine. You don't have to do everything all at once. And you know, it's never too late in the race to try out some new racing lines. I tried that one. Didn't like it. Not going to do it again. But you know, it's good to try. Hey Dave, how are you, mate? Welcome. Get it? Fogging, mist, areas. Boom. You've got the dad jokes. Harry, you are nailing them, mate. You're very punny. As we come round for what I believe could well be the second last lap. I think it will. I think this will be the penultimate lap. Got plenty of fuel on board. Definitely need to start adjusting my braking points into there. I've kept it fairly consistent, but it's just getting sketchier and sketchier each lap. Two-minute warning. That's what it is. Minute and a half remaining. Shout out to all the fans in the stadium who've been watching the whole race from up there. That's commitment. Goddamn right it is. You're right, Sarge. Using GT3 cars at Bratworth's 1.2 on Project Cars 2. I reckon I will. I think I will. But I haven't yet decided. Oh. Oh, you ran out of fuel, ring driver. Oh, man. You hate to see it. Is that race over, or can you limp back at, like Gran Turismo, you can't actually run out of fuel? I presume Project Cars 2, you literally run out of fuel. Did the night without lights. You either didn't set the button up or you couldn't find it. One or the other, I suspect. Anyway, thanks for participating, ring driver. Not every race goes perfectly, but... and I am... Oh, let me brake earlier here. That was a little bit better. This is the final lap of the race. I'm fairly confident. Race complete. Yeah, so this is definitely my last lap. In fact, with 110 seconds left, I'm not sure I'll make it. I don't know who is lagging balls so hard there, but they are flying all over the track. I will try and finish this lap if I can. But congratulations to Sim, who has romped away for a very easy victory. Staniel, oh no, it looks like he might have run out of fuel there. Old man doing a very sturdy effort as well, coming home in second position. It's a shame I decided to pit. I should have made a mandatory pit stop is what I should have done. And then everyone would have pitted and it would have been okay, but... No lights, because of crash, visual right, so visual damage actually affects lights. Didn't know that, ring driver. Plenty of wear left in those tyres. And I am going to make it across the line to complete this race. And there we go. Oh, I like how it's all dirty and stuff as well. That's cool. That's really cool. There's like oil flickers and shit all over it. So good job, Sim. Old man. I actually managed to go faster in race than Old Man, which is nice to see, 46.6. Nowhere near the pace of Sim, who was in a league of his own. But next time, rest assured, sir, I will catch up to you. I will find a way. Speedy Tyres managing to come fourth in the end. Did look pretty hot early on, but obviously the race not going his way. LJ in fifth position. Mojo coming through in sixth, having tried to block the track twice for me. TJ in seventh. Staniel in eighth. We got Ring Driver rounding out 9. Unfortunately, was the first retirement there. And in fact, of the 12 starters that there was, only 8 people managed to complete the race, with Ring Driver retiring, and the other 3 presumably leaving. You like it dirty. Oh, you know it, Alexander. Good fun anyway. Very different to GT, especially on the gamepad. Oh, I reckon. Watch out for Speedy Tyres, they said. They did say that, Speedy, but not necessary. Not required. I had a stupid double downshift the whole... Oh, really? Jules, is that... That's not what was happening to me, was it? Because remember, not that long ago, my G29, every time I would shift up, I'd get a double... Say that, Ripley. A double upshift. And I actually had to pull my steering wheel apart and clean out the point between the clicker-do and the other thingamy-bob. You know what I'm talking about. You just put the thing in the... And then the old clicker-do does the stuff, and then it was fixed. But you might need to do that. Look into it. Everyone was very clean. Yeah, I agree, Sim. Especially easily for you, given that you were miles out in front of everyone, and all you were really doing was lapping. Photos you've taken and replays you've saved can be reviewed in your drivers. Thank you. That's fantastic. Yeah, great driving. That was really good. I'm actually sorry that I couldn't have taken it to you, but you know, you've done very well, exceptionally well. But that was actually really fun. So I know the start of the stream was a bit of a nightmare. It really was. It was an absolute class day. I know it's 11:30, which is later than I would normally like to stream, and it certainly doesn't help out any of my Australian viewers who are probably going to be tired for work and whatever else they're doing tomorrow. But I do want to say that I really do appreciate everyone sticking around for it. I know that was frustrating. If you think it's frustrating to watch a stream when all that stuff happens, then just wait until you have to try and live stream it, because it does get you down. It does make you sad. But nonetheless, look, whoa. Because why have I got double playback there? There we go. Sorry, fix that. But yeah, well done to everyone that did participate, and thank you all so much for turning up. You know, this is back at the same sort of level of risk as when I first started doing online races for Gran Turismo Sport, in that if you guys don't show up and you guys don't sort of jump in the lobbies and fill the lobbies up, then it's just some dickhead from Australia sitting in an empty lobby trying to make boring content. So you guys make it awesome. That race was good fun in the end, despite the muck around, despite the fact that we only had 12 people. 12 wasn't too bad, and it was a really enjoyable race. I'm absolutely doing it again, and I'm now more pumped for the Pcars version of the Bathurst 1.2 hour. More excited than ever. Hopefully I have some confirmed dates and things out very soon. As I say, I was going to put them all up, but the Gran Turismo one may need to be moved now due to another iRacing event that I could be doing on the weekend. I was going to do that, so just keep an eye out on obviously Discord, Facebook and Twitter. I'll post it to all of that as soon as I know. Thanks for keeping me company on my adventure. Oh, that sounded like a bit of a donut. Who was that? Mojo lobs through a solid $5. I'm presuming that's a $5. Thank you very much, Mojo. I really do appreciate that, especially as it wasn't the cleanest stream I've ever done. And sorry I slung a bit of shit on you both times I saw you. Now I feel bad, but I do appreciate you doing that, of course. All financial donations I do get go directly back into the channel, buying things that help make better content for you guys. Big thank you to everyone that was kind enough to leave a like as well. That does help the channel out. Glad there was no AI. Oh wow, can't read now. It would have been further back. What cars are we going to use at Bathurst? Well, I'm not sure yet, Mojo, because obviously it'll be GR3 cars in Gran Turismo, so whether or not that will make I don't know if we want to use GT3 cars or not. I'll have a think and get back to you. Good luck in getting iRacing C license. Thank you, Phil. I don't even know how many points I need. I know my SR rating is up to about 3.6 now, having done last night's race. So I need to do more of that. Unlikely to be a Gran Turismo stream tomorrow for the FIA race, but who knows. Keep an eye on the channel, because if I do get back in time from working on the actual race car that I'm racing in this weekend in real life, if I do get that completed and I can get home at a reasonable hour, something like 8:30, 9 o'clock, then I'll jump on, do some practice, and I'll probably live stream. It'll be a short live stream, but I'll still do it for the FIA race, so hopefully that's cool. That was interesting on the controller. I bet it was. I bet it was. Are there supercars in Project Cars 2? Yeah, I think there are. Good luck everyone in their GT Sport FIAs. Absolutely, Phil. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. But look, that's going to be it. I'm going to end the stream there and go and have a drink because I'm fairly dry. It is, speaking of dry, it's actually, I think, the city I live in and the other one in my state, Hobart, I think we're about to break a record for the driest January in recorded history. So it's dry where I am, and I'm dry as the ground outside. Are you going to do an IRL video of the real race? I hope so. I'll try Sergeant Hamster, but I have to have a chat to the other 3 blokes who don't watch or follow me on YouTube or anything like that. They've got nothing to do with YouTube. It's not my race car. I am just a driver in the race car. Obviously contributing in other ways. I don't just turn up and drive and go home. I am going out there tomorrow night to help work on it and do a few other things. But ultimately, I will have to clear it with them to try and get some footage. So I'll probably be chill with it, but I don't know. We'll find out. We should do supercars then. We might do. You dry, that's bad for being an Aussie. I guess so. Phil, I guess so. Wear a GoPro. I do have a GoPro. There are restrictions on where you can mount it in your car. And I think on your driver is pretty well not allowed. I'm pretty sure it has to be hard mounted into the car and then it has to go through scrutineering. Again, that's something I'll have to trouble the boys with and see if they're happy to do it, but you never know. Even if it's your experience before the race, any training, travel, etc. What was that, mate? What's that, Sarge? Oh, even if it's, oh yes, I say, sorry, in the lead up to the race, training, travel, etc. Yeah, I should be able to put something together. I should be able to put something together, but I'm not going to promise anything because I don't want to do that. And then you guys are like, so where's this video you promised? And I'll be like, it didn't really happen because it can get very busy on race day, and I've got no one there to help. No one will be walking around with me, filming me and doing stuff. I'll literally have to be doing that as well as everything else I'm doing, and it does get very busy. You're not doing the Australian production car series, are you? No, Sim. No. I am not. It's a 6-hour endurance race in just whatever cars. It's actually not even a race for position. It's I can't remember what you call it. I've never done one before. But it's about your consistency. Every time you've got to nominate a lap time, do it for 6 hours across 4 different drivers. And the further away from your nominated lap time you are, the more points you get. And the person with the least amount of points wins the race. So it actually doesn't matter where you are on the track, but obviously it is advantageous to do more laps anyway, so you kind of do get, you are still better off finishing on the lead lap, but it's more so about consistency. Anyway, it's going to be cool. I'll give you full feedback when I understand it more. I haven't done one before. How long are you driving for? I presume it'll just be divided by 4, so we'll probably do, you know, an hour and a half each, something like that. I'll be something important, I guess. You just got back? Oh no, I'm just talking about the fact that I can't do FIA race tomorrow because I've got to go and help work on the actual race car I'm racing in this weekend. We've got to do a few things to prep it for race. 1.5 hour. I need that race consistency. Yeah, that's what it is. It's more about consistency. So you have to just nail that nominated time, which is going to be bloody hard across 4 separate drivers. Let me give you the hot tip. Especially when we haven't had anywhere near enough practice, and we missed the first and the third practice day. We could only go to the second official practice day, and the 4 of us were pretty wildly divided. Plus, I had to leave early. What for? For some reason, I had to leave early, so I only got 1 session in the car, and I wasn't pushing it too hard because I didn't want to break the car or do anything silly before the race. And then when I left, the other 2 guys that stayed behind they pushed and found an extra couple of seconds a lap, and I was like, man, I want to be there doing that. Anyway, I'm just crapping on now, so stay tuned. There may not be a stream tomorrow. It depends if I get back in time. If I do get back in time, I will be trying to do the FIA race if I can. Oh man, don't tell me that now is the moment my keyboard batteries have gone dead. I've been talking about this for about a year, and they keep on surviving. No, it's back. It's sort of back. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream there. So, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Massive thank you to Mojo for chucking the financial dollar he does. But also to Lee Kogan, Piosco, TJ Deacon, Staniel85 and Nick Magic NL, who are all supporters of the channel. They are channel members. There's a member update coming out soon. I might actually end up filming that at the track, as it turns out. There is January's member update coming out soon, a video for you guys, but I do appreciate all the support from everyone, not just the financial support, but those that left a like, clicked onto the video, or watch this later. I do appreciate it very much, but thank you all very much for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you again next time, but for now, it is going to be goodbye. Bye for now.